The mayor recently extended the homeless crisis emergency state for 3 more years. Does Portland have 3 more years? Hi, I'm Dale. I'm here to tell you that we can end street camping in Portland whenever we want. It really is so very simple. We just have to do it. The campers aren't stupid. If you offer something better, most will take it. But Portland doesn't have a surplus of golden geeses to give away. Not today. Those are promised somewhere in the future. So today, we need to just start simple. Open a city-owned space, put a few porta potties there, a dumpster, and supply running water. Then let the people camp there. In fact, we mandate it. Yep, this is where everything normally falls apart. Mandate. When you say that magic word, people start yelling and politicians start running. Mandate, mandate, mandate. I can say it. I'm not a politician, and it needs to be said. Street camping is an emergency crisis, and it has to be ended today. It can no longer be permitted on public streets. But to be clear, this has nothing to do with homelessness. This is strictly about public safety and community standards. So I guess you are wondering how you can make this happen. That is also very simple. A written copy of the plan can be obtained by sending an empty email to pdxcontract@gmail.com. My computer is going to automatically send you the detailed plan. Now, you'll want to know why it hasn't happened if it is so simple. Well, it's not because I'm a genius. This plan requires that each commissioner voluntarily accept an equal share of the burden and be held accountable to the people. It requires that they work together, and it requires that they address the problem on the ground, not behind a desk. Lastly, it requires that they do it now without any delay. None of that is in their job description. You can put it there. On May 17th, you can order this plan to be done. All it takes is a vote for this plan. That ends all discussion and we get to work. In 6 months, Portland is freed of street campers. So is this plan pretty? Nope, not at all. It is the bare legal minimum. Enough to get the streets cleared. We can and will do better. But we can't do that now or we will never move forward. This plan has no golden gooses. Did you know that more and more good campers have been moved to regulated shelters? That's really wonderful. That's the end objective. And I do applaud the efforts of our city council. But now consider what is left behind. The more damaged, dangerous, needy campers. The camps are becoming war zones. We do not have the police to respond. So the problem needs to be removed now. That is why I am here. This plan stops all debate and tells the city council what to do, period. With 50% of the votes, the people's voice is loud and clear. This should be a relief to the council. All they need to do is hit the streets and literally start gathering up the campers. This is not something that can be done behind a desk. This has been declared an emergency, so some work will stop or be delayed in the city. The council members are automatically forgiven for putting aside daily work to save our city. Saving our city is what this plan will do. In 90 to 180 days, we can have every camper settled on city-regulated property. The good, the bad, and the ugly. If we don't act right now, when the weather warms, campers currently indoors will return to the freedom of the streets. We lose ground again. The council members will personally see the faces and hear the stories of the people they are saving. They will get a count of the campers. They will know how big the separate groups are. How many really are mentally ill? How many are low income? How many families and youth do we have? How many drug addicts? They need to know if we are ever going to really solve the root problems. The commissioners will each be establishing camps all over the city without public conversation. This is it. The chance for the council and the people to speak. It ends with a 50% vote. Then The people have to rely on the skills of the commissioners to act independently, solving the problems that will arise. And there will be problems. People are going to yell. Smile, be polite, and do what has to be done. This isn't going to be pretty. The camps can be kept small in the beginning. The camps can be spread out. The camps will be crewed. But each camp will be owned by a commissioner. Without any words at all, this will be a chance for the commissioners to show you what they have to offer. Send a blank email to pdxcontract@gmail.com. Find out how this plan will work. This is a plan that helps the homeless, the city's businesses, and the homeowners. It ends street camping when you say so. Are you ready? Or shall we wait 3 more years and see if the problem goes away? Let's talk about it. And remember that this plan helps the homeless as well, and their voters too. So let's get together and make this happen. Thank you, Portland. We need to save our city. Goodbye.